All right, man. The magic number is now 11. With just 11 days to go until the opening kickoff for the 2023 NFL season. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the building coming to you live from YouTube, man, the YouTube sports community. And we are the Real Sports Podcast. And welcome to your home away from home, which is the Sports Talk Show, man. We got some sports news to talk about today. And at the end of the show, we will have an NFL trivia showdown. As a new Real Sports NFL trivia champion, Q-Dog, he'll be putting his title on the line against Rockstar Rock. We got the Vikings versus the Jaguars on center stage, man. So the stage is set, and it's all going down, ladies and gentlemen, today, right here on the Sports Talk Show. Sports fans, thank you so much for being here with us on this Saturday afternoon, wherever in the world you are right now. Wherever you are right now, man. If you have a Facebook account, man, go join our sports group on Facebook, man. It's called the Real Sports Group. Real Sports Group, man. Follow us on Twitter as well, aka X on social media. And that's about it. That's about it. I'm gonna get rocking here. All right, man. Without further ado, I'm not just gonna keep talking today. I'm gonna introduce you guys to the main attraction. The main attraction of the show, man. They are the very talented Real to Sports Podcast panel. Rock having some issues getting in here. I can see. There he is. Saxonville, you there? Having some technical difficulties here, but I still bring him in. Saxonville, just chill with it. And they are the AFC South Division champion. They are the Jacksonville Jaguars. Rockstar Rock is in the building. He is right here having some little technical difficulties. Can you hear me, Rock?
What's up, y'all?
What's up, Rock?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear
Yes,
you.
sir.
I can hear you.
All right, my man, Rockstar Rock is in the building.
I don't know what the fuck going on. Excuse my language for our young viewers out there.
That phone technology, bro. If you go back to the real man-to-man lounge, we talked about technology. All right, man. Fly Eagles fly, and the Bird Gang. Bird Gang. They are the defending NFC champions and the one-time Super Bowl champion, the Philadelphia Eagles, ladies and gentlemen, led by quarterback Jalen Hurts. It's Philadelphia's favorite son. It is a Philly Gzo.
How y'all doing today? How y'all doing?
Philly G's in the building. Philly G, Mr. President. He's the president of the Real Sports Group. He's the commissioner of the Real Sports Fantasy Football League. He is part of the three-time Super Bowl champion, the Autumn Wind, the Las Vegas Raiders. He's Oklahoma State's alumni. He is a heel, and he is Young Mark.
I gotta go ahead and let the world know, ladies and gentlemen. As of today, I'm officially resigning from my position as a member of Raider Nation. I got on Madden this morning, made a
Mm.
quarterback from Oklahoma State, and I fell to Kenny Pickett and the Steelers at home. So hurt ain't even a word, man. I can't be a member of Raider Nation and do y'all like that, man. I'm sorry. Raider Nation, forgive me, man.
The part is such sweet sorrow. Such sweet sorrow. All right, man. America's team. America's team. Represent America's team. We them boys down in AT&T Stadium. Oh, yeah. Led by head coach Mike McCarthy, and they are the 5-time. You know what, Street? You got all the rings today.
Yes, sir.
You got all the rings today. 5-time Super Bowl champion, the Dallas Cowboys. And he is the Real to Sports NBA trivia champion. Do not cross the street. It's my fishing partner right there. Wall
Yes,
Street.
sir. What's going on? What's going on, people? Host, I would like to take this time on behalf of Cowboy Nation to welcome the young boy Trey Lance into the fold. Come on, young boy, join the fold on his Super Bowl championship run.
Oh, Trey is on the Super Bowl voyage.
Let's go.
He's on a fantastic voyage.
Fantastic voyage, baby.
No wrong with that. Right? I will leave that alone. Hey, anything's possible. Oh, man. Last but not least, the OG. He's the OG, man. Representing the purple and gold. They're the NFC North Division champion. They are the mighty Minnesota Vikings. He is the Real to Sports NFL trivia champion. He is the legend. He is Q-Dog.
What's up, peoples? 11 more days and counting. Get ready. Get ready.
Yes, sir. Sound the horn for him, Q.
On the horn.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. I'm a little slow on the game today. Hold on, let me get it right. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, baby. Mikey time, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, man. The gang's all here, man. We're glad everybody is here watching the Real Sports Talk Show. Shout out to 2,386 subscribers. Good Lord. And counting. 24 countries all over the world watching the Real Sports Podcast again. From our humble hearts, man, we thank you so much. Thank you so much. Before I go into the show, man, I must stop and show some appreciation, man. Let me tell you something. Professional wrestling is near dear to some of our hearts. I grew up on it, and some people say, it's fake and everything like that. Yeah, the storyline is fake, and we all get that. But the moves is real, and characters and stuff that we watch and we get attached to, and they become our heroes, and some of us want to be like them, and we gain their characteristics and everything. But this week, man, we lost a legend in Terry Funk. Terry Funk, man, a hardcore legend, and those old school know Terry Funk, man, with his legendary matches with Ric Flair back in NWA. Oh man, Terry Funk and his brother Dory Funk, tag team champions down in World Class. I mean, Terry Funk was just all over the territories as one of main attractions and one of the greatest wrestlers ever. And actually, one of the toughest men ever in professional wrestling. We lost him this week, and we also lost Bray Wyatt, aka Wyndham Rotunda, aka Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt is one of the most unique and creative wrestlers I've personally ever seen in professional wrestling. His mind is just very creative. He is the son of Mike Rotunda, better known as back in the 90s as IRS. And he was part of Varsity Club back in the Mike Rotunda Varsity Club back in the NWA in the 80s. But we lost two great wrestlers this week, man. And the Bray Wyatt thing was just very touching because he was only 36 years old. He was battling a major illness. It's kind of personal for what the media is putting out. But OG watched the Friday Night SmackDown last night. He did a tribute. And it's just hard for felt, even though he's a professional wrestler, he's just like us. They're just like us. They got families they go home to. They got lives and stuff like that. So it's just sad that especially Bray Wyatt, leaving us so soon. So we here at the Real Sports Podcast, we always, professional wrestling is a sport. It is a sport, and we do cover sports, and we do want to send our condolences and our respects out to both the Funk family and the Rotunda family, as well as the WWE family. This right here just affected all AEW, New Japan. It just affected every wrestling promotion in the world because these two guys were such an influence on professional wrestling, and they both will be remembered. To me, Bray Wyatt will be a legend because he's one of the most creative wrestlers I ever seen. Yeah, and so we here, man. We're just gonna do a quick tribute to him, Tim Bell tribute to the to the Wendell Rotunda and Terry Funk, and then we will go ahead and continue the show then. So. Again, man, professional wrestling, man, is near and dear to our hearts. And again, man, thoughts and prayers out to the Rotunda family and the Funk family. And the Funk family, man. So, all right, man, let's get this show started here, man. We got, we the Deuce is not here. The Deuce is not here. Shout out to the Deuce. Shout out to the Deuce, man. The Deuce is not here. He's attending the funeral. And so shout out to the Deuce. So, man, we're just gonna jump right into the show, right here on the Real Sports Podcast. Fellas, are you there? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get some football rolling. Let's go. All righty. Football, which is in 11 days. I feel it in my bones. I feel it, baby. But the best news that I've got, the best news is Raiders running back Josh Jacobs agrees to terms on a 1-year contract worth up to $12 million. And our season standoff in Las Vegas is nearing its end. The Raiders and running back Josh Jacobs has agreed to terms on a new 1-year contract worth up to $12 million. This is reported by my source, Ian Rappaport. The deal replaces the $10.091 million franchise tag and clears the way for Jacobs to return to the Raiders after staying away from the club throughout the offseason and training camp. Jacobs can earn another $200,000 in incentives per Rappaport. And Jacobs led the NFL in rushing in 2022, which was a contract for the 2019 first-round pick out of Alabama. He also kept the Raiders somewhat afloat in a season in which Las Vegas couldn't close games and all but wasted a top 3 statistical year for wide receiver Devontae Adams. Jacobs is currently one of the Raiders' 2 most valuable players, but Las Vegas declined to secure his services via a long-term deal before July's deadline for franchise tag players, following a league-wide trend in which clubs have avoided attaching themselves to even the best at the running back position. Knowing his earning power was at its peak, Jacobs avoided offseason activities and remained at home through training camp, waiting for his representation to reach an agreement, even if it lacks the security of multiple years. Jacobs' deal resembles the adjusted one-year contract signed in July by Giants running back Saquon Barkley, who also received the franchise tag and expressed dismay at a lack of commitment from New York. Barkley ended up signing a deal worth slightly more than the franchise tag thanks to incentives. Mr. President, I wasn't worried. Let's go to work, JJ. He's back. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Definitely excited and happy to have him back because without old JJ, last year would have been even more of a tough season than it already was.
Yes.
Like you mentioned, he definitely kept us afloat, kept us in the thick of the playoff hunt through most of the season, even when we weren't getting, the best synergy between Derek Carr and Josh McDaniels. So I'm so happy to have him because as we've seen in other places in the NFL, it's pretty hard to win in today's day and age. You don't have at least one quality running back on your team. But I'm kind of looking at, our team going forward, like, okay, we don't have a big time quarterback contract eating up the book. I know we got Max Crosby and, Devontae's probably going to get paid soon too, but I think you have to show a little bit of respect to the fact that not only was this man the only first round pick we've hit on in God knows how long, but also the fact that he led the NFL in rushing. He had more rushing yards last year than Derrick Henry and Dalvin Cook and Zeke Elliott than any of your favorite running backs. Christian McCaffrey, you name them, they all did not have as many yards on the ground as Josh Jacobs. So the fact that the leading rusher had to sit out just to get a little bit of an extra payday, not the best of looks. So I hope we rectify that and give him a good long-term deal that's also good for the team going forward. And I got faith that we got the GM to do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I'm holding my comments, Eddie. I know you watching. Hold my comment, bro. Philly G.
Well, as you already know, big Alabama fan, Roll Tide. I'm happy for him, man. I really am. He deserves it. He played well last year. He might be in my fantasy team this year if he falls to me. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on with it.
Only because he went to Alabama, though.
I feel you. All right. This is where the hate begins. So come on, Street.
Well, I see the way y'all treat your players out there, but we didn't pay our running back much either, and I just think that's the market for running backs right now.
Very
but
true.
he did squeeze a little bit of more money out that rag. He got about $2 more million than what Pollard did. Yeah. I like Josh Jacobs, to be quite honest with you. Y'all got the three hit. Well, I don't know about your quarterback. You got two of the three parts. You got the receiver with Adams, and then you got Jacobs. But I'm not sold on Jimmy G. I'm just not sold on him. I'm not sold on your head coach, to be quite honest with you. So it starts there. I'm not sold on him. But I think if y'all are gonna lock him up, I see like a 3-year deal. I don't see no real long-term deal. He's 25, signed to a 3-year deal. He'd be 28 at that point. And that's usually around the point when running backs start to show a little wear and tear around that 28, 29-year-old mark, unless you like Adrian Peterson or somebody. So I don't think y'all could have had any type of season without him. So I think it was just the logical move for y'all to make. It's a smart chess move to make. The only possible move I think y'all can make, because he didn't want to sit out. I don't think he wanted to sit out, but
no.
But to me, I just don't understand why they doing the running backs. I do get it why they doing them like this, but
right. I'm with you, Street. I don't get why they doing the running backs like that. I mean, I
can understand it to a certain extent. People like Zeke and Todd Gurley, they messed
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
market.
Oh God,
You know,
Gurley's what killed it.
woo, boy,
They
you hit
blew
the
it up.
head on the head, boy. Who you saying, boy? Gurley
So
messed
you
it
know
up.
they hurt the market. They hurt the market for running backs.
Mhm.
So, but you know, just sometimes you just caught up in the system.
Yeah,
But he's
man.
solid though. I like him a lot. I like him. I like him a little bit more than I like the kid from Indianapolis. You know,
Oh,
he
Jonathan
probably one
Taylor.
of my. I like
Mhm.
Jacobs. Yeah.
Jacobs, man, I'm glad he signed, boy. Woo, wee. What up, GC? GC, what up with it?
504. What's up,
What up?
Wody?
What up? There she go. What's up, Miss Jones?
Little sis, get them baked beans right in there, girl. Get them baked beans going now.
Get it going.
You know?
Get it going. All right, man. OG, Josh Jacobs, man. He's back. What you think?
Well, I'm kind of like all the guys on the podcast. You know, I'm glad he is back. Him being the lead last year lead NFL rusher. Uh, you know that going along with Josh with Adams and everything. You know, he was good back, and he deserved to be back. And it is a shame what's going on with the running backs these days, as far as the contracts that they're giving them. They're not valuing that position like they used to do, roughly like the 70s, 80s, maybe early 90s with Emmitt Smith. It's somewhere down the line it kind of varied off, maybe with previous running backs getting big contracts and getting injured. I doesn't have to say that's going to happen to every running back, but that kind of put the shadow over the other running backs. I just really feel that him coming back now, I think the Raiders need to make some type of noise. I mean, you have to consider he coming back. You got your piece together for him to either sign in the future. You know, it's a tough division that they're in. You know, Kansas City, Chargers, Denver Broncos. You know, they're gonna have to make some noise. That defense can come around and somewhat complement the offense. I think they had the same problem like we did last year. Good offense, no defense. And so I think, I'm glad to see him get, him being back, him being out that long, no training camp or no nothing. He's going to be a little rusty. Maybe it's going to take him maybe a couple of weeks, to get back into the immaculate of things. And he's one of the key pieces. He will be targeted. So I don't know if he'll get the rushing title again, but he should be strong. And I'm just happy for him. I hope he can help this organization out.
Don't worry, Key Dog. He gonna make some noise when he run all over that Brian Flores defense this year.
I love it. I love it.
That week,
When they talk about purple people eaters, they talking about Josh Jacobs. Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna hold you to that. September 26th. September 26th. I mean, August 26th. We're gonna wind the tape back when we play y'all.
All right.
Is that so? Okay.
We got you, Key Dog.
When we play in November, I'm gonna wind the tape back to you now.
Oh, I love it.
Hey, speaking of what Q said, he did say a key thing, Mark. Do you think OJJ will have some rust, some field rust, since he didn't play in preseason? And I think what I heard that he was working out. Josh Jacobs, I follow Josh Jacobs. So I like what I like about him, and he every now and then he'll respond back. Like most celebrities don't, but I've talked to Josh Jacobs like a bunch of times, like in the real Josh Jacobs, and that's what I like about him. But do you think, Mark? Do you think he have a little rust? You think it'll be a little hard? I don't think so. He's 25 years old.
I don't think so because I feel like it's much easier to get back into the groove as a running back versus being a quarterback trying to get back in groove with a wide receiver.
Timing.
Or, that relationship takes time. Like you need time to get back to that. But as a running back, considering all the reps you get in practice and all the times you touch the ball during the game, and I think he'll get back to speed pretty quickly. I don't think it'll take him much time at all.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so either. We need him. And we need him in the worst way. Rock, you got something to say about that? You didn't.
Rock was trying to make a trade. He's trying to be a used car salesman and get us to
tell you
trade for
what.
Josh for Travis Etienne.
Travis Etienne.
I don't want no
man.
Travis Etienne, man.
Nah, man. Come on,
Hurt
man.
too much, bro.
Yeah, he too little.
All right, y'all,
man.
My I don't understand. I don't know. Verizon's supposed to be so great, but this connection in my house is like the worst in the world. But anyway, I don't know what the hell. What the hell going on? I think these were some used. I don't know, man. But back on topic about Josh Jacobs. I'm sorry about my internet connection for all our fans out there, and people don't, and my fellow panel. But for real, yeah, man. I'm glad y'all got him back in the fold, man. That one man wrecking crew. That's what I call Josh Jacobs, a one man wrecking crew, like a machine. Like he run the ball like to me, I feel like he the closest person I've seen Fred, since Fred Taylor left. That run the ball just like with so much aggression, so much power. Like one man don't stop Josh Jacobs when y'all really hand him the ball off, and you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. So I'm glad y'all brought him back in the fold, because if not, I don't know how y'all run game was going to be this year. I don't even know who his backup.
Damian Williams and Brandon Bolden. Yeah, we got a plethora of running backs, but not like Brandon Bolden.
White.
Compared to those guys, he's a cowbell, bro.
Yeah, y'all got C+ running backs behind that A+ running back.
Yeah, you're right. And what you said about running with power?
Them three dudes combined to give y'all like 600 yards, 300 from each. 200 from each. But y'all know what y'all gonna get from Josh.
Yeah, man. That's and what you said with running with power. I mean, I agree with you, man. Power running backs. Zeke Elliott was a power running back. Like he was a horse. Guys like that, man. Who else? Jesus.
Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson. Oh my God. That dude oh my God. I'm like you said, power man. I'm glad, boy. I'm so glad, because Mark, we got like he said, I agree with him. We got C+ running backs. I didn't know how that run game was gonna. I think we was just gonna start an aerial attack.
But Damian Williams is more of a receiver back, though.
Yeah, because of Andy Reid made him that way. Yeah.
Do y'all still get Zamir White?
Philosophy is always
Zamir White.
Yes, sir.
3 down back.
Loose. Huh?
Zamir White.
Oh, Zamir White. Yeah. You still got him.
Okay.
Yeah. We still got old Zeus.
What the hell is that?
I mean, Street. If since you so blessed at the running back position, if you want to go ahead and send old 42 over our way, man, we'll take him.
We never seen a little man.
That boy, that's nice.
Little man chilling.
I know that's right, Street.
We got big plans for him this year.
Hey. Yeah, Deuce Vaughn is nice.
Street, on behalf of Oklahoma State fans everywhere, bro, thank you for taking him.
Deuce Vaughn, nice, bro. He gonna do something good. He gonna do something big for the Cowboys. That dude is nice. But if you want to say,
what Dallas pay him though? That's the real question.
We got 4 years where we got to pay him anything.
Yeah. I think they single-handedly won y'all game last year against Seattle. Overtime. That was the best. That was the best highlight of y'all season. That overtime run from Jacobs last year.
Yeah.
I think it was 98 yards.
Yeah. Rock, send ETN to Philly. Because Philly, one thing about Philly, boy, they can work with them. They always work with them little running backs.
We still got Boston Scott. We good.
Exactly. They always get them little running backs.
They got James.
Huh?
Y'all got the running back. Y'all got the DeAndre Swift, right?
Yeah.
DeAndre Penny.
Philly always get those little bitty running backs.
I like Penny.
But we think that Kenny G gonna start for us though. We're not gonna have Rashad Penny or Swift start.
I like Rashad Penny.
I like Rashad Penny too.
But Kenny G, Kenny
I remember
G.
when y'all had Darren Sproles, that was like that when Philly had Darren Sproles.
See,
Yes.
Westbrook, Brian Westbrook, he was small.
Shady.
Sproles, small. Boston
Buck
Scott, small.
Haley.
like
We had a
all
good,
these,
bro.
he won't be in Vegas as long as his contract on a stipulation now. GC, get out of here, GC. I met Josh Jacobs in two. Oh,
And what's
okay.
that other dude? I had somebody else like that.
Hey, JC, hear me.
I had Buck Holter too. Bro.
Yeah, I said.
Yeah, Buck Holster, yeah.
Oh,
He
Buck
was small too. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? He had them little bitty running backs.
Buck Holter could go too. Like he's, he could run.
Yeah. The
Big
biggest
brother
Philly running back
GC.
with me was Deuce.
Yes.
He was a horse. He was big. Everybody else, little bitty. Shady was.
Shady
I ain't
was.
gonna go there.
Shady was. Shady.
Shady about 6 feet though. Shady,
Who?
you know, Shady.
Yeah, he's a little bit. He not
Shady,
too little, but
like 6
yeah,
feet.
Shady.
About
Statistic.
200.
He was
Greatest.
shifty.
Shady was
Corey
great.
was shifty. That's what made him look like he was small. He was shifty.
Yeah,
That's-
exactly.
You
Yeah.
don't want to play him
Shady
in
was
the snow.
good.
Ain't-
You want him in that snow, bro.
Shady was
Run
good.
wild in the snow.
Yeah, Buffalo. Yeah, he cooked Buffalo in the snow.
Buffalo, the
I ain't
Detroit game,
think
the Ice Bowl,
He used to cook our asses.
Snow Bowl.
Jakeem Grant caught it off opening kickoff. Jakeem Grant.
But yeah,
Damn.
like for Josh Jacobs, the overall host, I think we can all agree he's gonna be all right, and y'all should be all right. As far as the Jimmy G,
Oh yeah. The resurgence
know.
of Josh Jacobs.
and
Yes,
I
sir.
like Jimmy, but
Back to back.
y'all gotta see
Oh
what
man, we got a
happens.
decent offensive line, bro. Brandon
I know.
Parker, get out of here. He's out of
I
here.
I'm with you,
Get out
Mark.
of here.
I'm afraid of Leatherwood, so y'all should be better.
Oh yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, thank
But
you
yeah.
for that, Philly G. Thank you.
Brandon
Nick.
Parker,
So
we just got rid of Brandon Parker, so
Man,
he's out of here too. He stayed
And who
injured.
y'all number two? Who y'all number two besides Devontae? Who y'all number two?
Oh man, we got a
On the
plethora.
Red
That's what's gonna kill y'all. Y'all second.
We got third.
Hunter Renfro?
dog.
And we got Jacoby Myers from
Man, forget Myers, bro.
what?
Man, forget-
so is he playing
You don't like Myers?
From the Patriots?
You bugging.
I
Who, the
think
Wasn't he the
we
one that
should've-
wasn't scoring
we should've
touchdowns?
kept
Oh, that was the
Yes.
dude that the Vikings just
Yeah.
cut.
You said from the Patriots. Yeah, he ain't all that. I'm not impressed
Yeah.
like that.
But
We should have kept
tune
Max
in,
Hollins,
ladies and
man.
gentlemen, to the Las Vegas Raiders game of the 2023 season.
Yeah,
Y'all just tune in. Y'all tune in.
I'm not
Just
sold
throw,
on them
look,
boys.
just throw my flowers at my feet.
Max
Just throw my
Hollins.
flowers at my feet. Just throw my flowers at my feet. That's all I want. I'm telling you. We got some studs, bro. We got this team, this Raiders team. I ain't gonna say it's the best out of the 30 years I've been a fan, but it ain't the best. But I think now that we're starting to be more of a team now. So hopefully nobody get out here and slash nobody's throat or DUIs or anything like that. Hopefully. But I think we're a pretty sound team. I'm not calling Super Bowl anything like that. No. But we're gonna be better than what we was last year. For sure. I got the feeling, baby. I got the feeling. Huh?
Playoffs this year. I already told you what my early.
Yeah. I hope so, bro. I hope so, man. Hey, man, anything's possible. If Street say he can win the Super Bowl, we can go to playoffs.
Yeah, because that's
got
But-
week 3.
But we really actually got a chance to. Yeah,
We
I don't
do
think
too.
y'all. I don't know about y'all.
We got.
We do too.
If we can get through week 3, at least 2-1, then I'll believe. But
No, you got to get 5, brother.
Nah, our first 3 games where we got.
We went
Denver,
3-0 year before
Buffalo.
last.
We
We
got
went 3-0
Denver,
3 year before
Buffalo,
last.
and Pittsburgh. 2 out of those 3 are on the road.
That's
Just
true.
saying.
We went 3-0. We went 3-0 year before last, and we finished 10-7. We lost to the Bengals in the playoffs.
But Mark and
Mhm.
Hope, like I just said,
But that's when all that shit happened with Ruggs and
trust me, I
Arnett.
know.
Yeah, that's
I
when
know.
everything happened for us, boy.
Use
Holy
that
smoke.
now, get Jimmy G and Devontae on some chemistry, man. I'm telling you,
Man.
Raiders
And
good.
we played Pittsburgh last time. We smashed them.
Y'all defense got Max Crosby. I don't know anybody else.
Where? Derek played horrible the last time he played Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we smashed him though.
Where? We
We smashed
lost.
year before last.
Okay, the year before last. You said the last time we played him. Like last time we played him was Christmas Eve.
No, I'm talking about last year before last when we went 3-0. We started off the gate.
Yeah.
And then we smashed Pittsburgh. That's when P, if you're watching, we smashed it. We smashed Pittsburgh, and that's when the Gruden and everything else just, it went to drizzling. You know what's after that? Everything just went down. But all right, man. All right, and next subject here, man, we have the Atlanta Falcons. We're gonna talk, let me say this, man. Let me say this before I get started. It's the talk of a town right now in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I grew up at. Decatur, matter of fact, Decatur, Georgia. Right, man, about 10, 15 minutes outside Atlanta. And I got some Falcons fans that I know, man. They say, man, you don't never talk about the Falcons. Why you don't never talk about the Falcons? All right, bro. So, so all my childhood buddies out there, Eddie, here we go talk about your beloved Dirty Birds. And we're gonna talk. Well, I don't know what the podcast panel gonna say, but I'm gonna say this, man. Thumbs up. All right. So Falcons first round running back Bijan Robinson dazzles in preseason debut. Coming back before bursting through the line in a blur, the Atlanta Falcons running back Bijan Robinson followed with the juke of an overmatched defender on his first preseason carry. Robinson gained 12 yards, a first down, and showed just what all the hype has been about. Robinson didn't deliver a gaudy stat line, but he delivered on the anticipation and offered up even more for the season ahead following his preseason debut last Friday in the Falcons' 13-13 tie with the Cincinnati Bengals. He operated fast, and it certainly didn't look too big for him. Falcons head coach Arthur Smith said of Robinson, Robinson's evening was an abbreviated one, running a course of just one drive and 11 snaps. He rushed for 20 yards on 4 carries and added a 6-yard reception. To see the number 8 overall pick of the 2023 NFL draft was to believe that the buildup was on point, though. It was an exercise in futility for the first Bengals defender on the scene to tackle the Texas product. Robinson consistently made the first guy miss and seemingly made the most of each of his touches. All right, man. OG. You think the Falcons with Bijan Robinson, do you think the Falcons have finally found them a dog in Bijan Robinson?
I mean, to label him, just to say that he's a dog yet, that's to be unproven. We know the NFL is different from college, and he haven't played an NFL snap yet to call him that. So we'll have to see. Knowing that's a tough division that they were going to be in, especially with consider New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
I don't know to say he's good. Don't get me wrong, he was good at collegiate level. He's going to be good for him. But far as being a dog, that remains to be seen. We'll have to know. We'll have to see as at least by week 5 we can tell if he's going to be a dog for him. So when we say dog, he got to be on the Adrian Peterson type level.
True.
Shit. He's going to carry him like that. If he's going to carry him like that, that's the level that he has to be on. So we will see.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mr. President, is the former Texas Longhorn rookie running back to you living up to his hype and his expectations? As a starting running back now in the NFL, do you think that he's going to get to that potential?
I'm biased, especially against players like I got to see play. So, yeah, I think in my personal opinion, without question, he will be a dog. I think he'll be he has the potential to be a Pro Bowler his rookie year. Atlanta has a really good offensive line. So he's going to have protection and some road graders up front. And just seeing what he did at Texas consistently, he wasn't just like a 1 or 2 year wonder. And that man was a problem every year he was at Texas. I remember he came up to Stillwater. It was our homecoming game against Texas, and he ran all over us, and they beat us on our home turf and homecoming. So, yeah, I'm a little bit biased, but I definitely think he will have an immediate impact on that team. I mean, we saw what they were able to do with Cordell Patterson at running back.
Yes.
He's not
Good
even
point,
a
Mark.
traditional running back.
Good point.
He was able to catch fire and really take the league by storm in that offense of that team. So if Cordell can do it, I have no question that a bread and butter running back like him will be able to do it too. So yeah, I think Pro Bowl, and he's gonna be in that offensive rookie of the year conversation this year in the NFL.
Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah, I agree with you, and that's a good point you said about Cordell Patterson. That is a great point. I totally agree with you on that. Philly G, man, this dude gave us fits when he gave Bryce Young fits, man, when we played them last year. They almost beat us. But Bijan, man, Bijan as an NFL running back, can he be the dog that Atlanta's been looking for?
Like OG said, going from college to NFL is different. You have to play the NFL snap, but I'm believing in the hype. You know, I think Atlanta will be pretty good. And two other names come to mind when I'm thinking about that team: Desmond Ridder and Kyle Pitts. If they can, work with them with the offensive line and offense just be, orchestrated together and have great chemistry, I think that the Falcons can make some noise in the NFC South and possibly, early to say, but possibly be contending for that division championship.
Yeah, I agree with you, Philly G, because somebody has to step up to New Orleans. We all know New Orleans is going to dominate that division. Somebody got to step up to them. So if not, it will be Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Panthers, like, we're going down the list of those teams. Panthers, they ain't got no offensive line. Sad to say that Bryce might be running. Tampa Bay, I don't see them as a threat. Sorry, Mark, I just don't see Baker as a, elite level quarterback. Then New Orleans, of course, have Derek Carr now. Sorry to rub it in. They got a good team over there, and now we got the Falcons. I think that the Falcons are going to be great with Bijan, and Bijan's going to have a great season. Pro Bowl, probably rookie of the year for all. So who knows?
It's LA Soldier Boy.
That's the big question.
Rockstar Rock. Now, Bijan. I mean, I know he's college. I know he ain't played a snap yet in a regular season, because that's when it gets real. I know he has it. But do you think this guy has the potential to live up to the hype? Because this guy was great in Texas. Like, he was the truth. I know. I said firsthand, I never even seen him until he played us last year, Alabama, and I'm like, whoa, who is this dude? But do you think that expectation what he had in Texas can live up to what in the NFL with the Atlanta Falcons?
Absolutely, because he was the star at Texas. Usually at Texas, it's the quarterback or the wide receivers that are the main guys, or the guys on the defensive line, or their linebackers, or their safeties. But the last running backs that was taken in the first round from Texas, I think that was Ricky Williams, the late Cedric Benson, and now this guy Bijan Robinson. So So and now this guy Bijan, like, I mean, he gonna have a target on his back because he was the first running back taken in the first round in quite some while. So I know he gonna have a target on his back, but he kind of remind me of y'all running back and Josh Jacobs a little bit. That one man wrecking crew. Like, it's gonna take more than one guy to bring this dude down. I think like my son said in the comments, he is gonna make the Falcons a better team, because now you got to worry about him toting the rock as well as Cordell Patterson toting the rock. Who, by the way, who played for 4 different teams, running kickoff returns back for Cordell Patterson. So, I mean, I get the Falcons. I believe that they're gonna fight with New Orleans for that number one spot. You know, for the division this year. You know, them having a rookie signal caller, actually gonna, you know, this is his second year in that system, in Arthur Smith's system, which is pretty much quarterback friendly with the play action pass, short intermediate routes for the run, for the wide receivers and things of that nature. So I mean, having Bijan back there is going to allow them to control the clock a little bit. Mm-hmm. But I don't see the Panthers being the basement team. I do see it being Tampa Bay this year. No disrespect to my guy G out there, you know, my man Gianni, brother of mine. But no disrespect to him. But they got a quarterback situation that the other three teams don't necessarily have. The other three teams in their division know who their guys are. Tampa Bay don't know who their guy is right now. Because I'm going to tell you like this. Come week one, if Baker Mayfield stinks it up, Mark, they will bring in Kyle Trask. Or you will be seeing Baker Mayfield getting cut by week 2 for them to bring in somebody that's going to be able to win them some games. So, I mean, I'm glad. I mean, you know, no disrespect to Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, being the number one guy. But we've seen what this guy had. We know what Baker Mayfield is. We don't know what Kyle Trask is. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think Tampa Bay should just go ahead, let Baker, see what they're going to get out of Baker in them first 2 games. If he stink it up in the first quarter, get that man up out of there. But other than that, I do believe Bijan Robinson is a good fit for Atlanta. Atlanta ain't going to be no slouches. So they're going to be a tough outing for anybody that they play this year.
Yeah. I agree with Rock. And also Atlanta has.
And I see him winning Rookie of the Year over Anthony Richardson.
I see it too. I can see that too. And Atlanta, believe it or not, man, Atlanta was doing some low-key rebuilding. They've been doing some low-key rebuilding, and their secondary looking pretty decent. They got a pretty decent secondary. So we'll see. And I think with New Orleans, by New Orleans being so good, they kind of put the pressure on the Falcons. Okay, we got to do something, and we got to do it fast. We got to spend some money, and we got to spend it fast. If not, New Orleans is really going to wash away with that division. So you hear that, Falcons fans? I'm showing y'all love, bro. So y'all love out there, bro. All right, streets, man. Bijan. Again, I know he hasn't played an NFL regular season snap, but the guy is explosive. He has the talent. Do you see him bringing that talent to the Falcons? It may be potentially being the dog that Atlanta been looking for, because they haven't had a really true dog since Julio.
Well, they had Gurley for a little while.
Who?
Todd Gurley. I mean,
Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley.
That's what got him the big deal, wasn't it?
Todd Gurley, bro.
He was in Atlanta because he failed to live up to his contract in LA, so they cut him.
Yeah. Well, he was once a dog. Let's just say that he was once a dog. He ran out. But I look at Atlanta.
To the St. Louis days for him to be a dog.
Word.
Yeah. Well, he was sitting on the porch at this point when he got to Atlanta there, and the dog was on the porch.
The Falcons just trash.
Yeah, I look at the Falcons, man. I look at them sort of in the same light I look at the Washington Commanders. You know, they got some nice offensive pieces, but their quarterback is just really the question mark for them.
I agree.
You know what I mean? I like Drake London. I like Pitts. I like Bijan. I like him a lot. Mm-hmm. You know, he passed my eye test. He look against the Cincinnati Bengals. He looked quick, hit the hole, explosive. The only thing I didn't see him do that I would like to see more of, and it just probably wasn't a big enough sample size, was him run through some tackles, break some tackles. It seemed like when he got hit, he went down right where he was hit.
Yeah. That's true.
So he may be, you know, I don't know if he's a power back or not, but he's damn sure explosive.
Yeah.
And got a little shiftiness to him. So I like what I saw from that standpoint. I think Atlanta is set up if Ritter's the guy. I'm not sold on Ritter by no means. I'm just not sold on him. Haven't seen enough. I like the backup. I like Heineke as the backup. So
Yeah, me too.
if things go bad for Ritter, I think they could get a capable backup to bring in with Heineke.
Mhm.
But Atlanta, like I said, I look at them sort of like the Commanders, but not on the defensive side by no means. They don't have the defense the Commanders got, especially the defensive line. But offensively, I like Cordell Patterson. I like London. I like Pitts. It's all just and Bijan is just about if Ritter's that guy or not.
So
If
let
he
me ask you
is,
this.
they can make some move.
So let me ask you this, Street. If Heineken was a quarterback, what would be the Falcons' record?
Now I like Heineke a little more. I've seen more of him.
No, I'm just asking you from your expert.
In
point
that
of view.
division, I can't see him winning no more than with Heineke. Not sold on the offense, maybe 8 games. 8 games maybe.
Okay.
Now
what
I don't see him
with
doing
Ridder?
much. With Ritter, I think they have a losing season this year. I really do.
Mhm.
I think they have a losing season. Probably 7 games, 6 games. I'm just not sold on Ritter. I haven't seen enough of him. I watched a little bit of preseason. He looked capable, but then he also threw some picks. You know what I mean? Threw some bad passes out there. So I'm just not sold on him. I think they will be much better with the addition of the running back because I think that would help him out.
Mhm.
But I still can't see them getting to 10 wins or nothing like that. I just can't see that.
Yeah, I'm with you, Street.
No.
OG, Taylor Heineke or Desmond Ritter, if you was Arthur Smith's in his ear as quarterback. Give me your expert opinion on it. Which one would be better for the Falcons?
I think Heineke will be better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's won some tough games in Washington, you know what I'm saying, and kind of had them on the roll a little bit. So yeah, I would take Heineke.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely with you.
I don't know why people don't like Heineke though.
I don't get it. Why? I don't get it. I mean,
I like him.
He's kind of he tough as hell. He tough. Yeah, he tough,
I
man.
can answer that for you, Street, if you like.
Sure. Go ahead, Mr. President.
From what I've been told by, my family up north, diehard Washington fans that they are, they like him. He's a really good dude, but he's kind of, at least in Washington's fan base, he had the Kirk Cousins kind of stigma against him, where he's really good, plays his heart out, puts up good numbers, but doesn't have enough oomph to get you over the hump and get you where you're trying to go. So I think that's
Miss
why,
Jones like him.
From the perspective of the Washington fans, that's why
I
they don't particularly like him.
I like him.
I can see that. He probably got his ceiling isn't what isn't gonna get you over the top.
Right.
That's probably what it is.
His ceiling.
Good enough
Philly,
player to probably.
Yeah. What you think, Philly G?
Honestly, I like Desmond Ritter, but yeah, if I'm in that situation, I would take Heineke because he has the experience and he's good out on the field. Like I had just said, like he's good enough to get you to the playoffs. Probably not past that, but with a good team, he can definitely do some damage. And we saw that with Washington. Whether it was average or not, he was still doing pretty good. So I would take Heineke in that.
Mm-hmm. Man, we all say Taylor Heineke, man. It's just when he played Tampa in the playoffs. I said, man, this dude, he wears hard on his sleeve. He wears his heart on his sleeve, man. He really got that Washington team. They was getting killed, but Lord have mercy. The leadership I seen from this guy, I said, yo, this, what? Like Washington need to make this dude their guy. With a little work, man, he would be nice. With a little work. He's not that bad. He don't throw the deep ball as much, man, but when you got a tough quarterback, Steve Young didn't throw the ball like that. Steve Young didn't throw the ball way downfield all the time. Rice scored all his touchdowns on slants, post slants. And I'm like, damn, I don't know. Washington had something special. They had something special in, man. Atlanta got it now. So, but Atlanta's going with the Desmond Ritter. Desmond Ritter was all right in Cincinnati. He was a good college guy. But we all know as football fans throughout the years, man, we know how guys are great in college, but when they go to pro, it's just
But then he played Alabama.
He played who?
Alabama. He played Alabama.
That's why I agree with you, Philly G.
Yeah.
He was all right in college, but then when he went and played like some legitimately tough competition in Alabama, he disappeared.
He played
That's what.
NFU and got
Okay,
But that's
and that's
sort
what
of be unfair though, y'all, because a lot of times they come into them games, they outmatched all over the place. It ain't just the
big
quarterback.
time, big time,
You know what I
big
mean?
time.
They just
But at
totally.
the same time that you say that though, Street, on that same Cincinnati team with him was some
Sauce
pretty
Gardner.
high quality NFL players too. So
Yeah, like Sauce Gardner was one.
yeah, so
Sauce don't play offense. Shit.
No,
You got
no, they don't.
you got Alabama bearing down on your head. Them goddamn 5 stars all over the
That's
field.
true.
Naming
But
them-
the principality about it is they playing against tough situations. Like Ritter did play against Alabama, a tough team. But he didn't perform. But Heineken played against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who had Tom Brady, who was good. And even though they lost the game, man, he still showed up. He showed up and he played with every fiber being that he had.
He may be a high
He
level
dislocated his
backup.
shoulder. He dislocated his shoulder that game and still came back out. He did some Matt Stafford stuff.
High level backup, low level starter, you know what I mean? Or mid level starter. No, he's not a mid level starter. You have to put him in the bottom tiers of the starters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he's a very, very, very high level backup.
Yeah.
I'll say that. He's better than some.
Yeah.
I'll take him over Cooper Rush, that's for sure.
amen, Street. Amen.
GC says South Gardner played it. He did.
Yeah. I mean, I seen Sauce Gardner. That's a big dude, man. In person, he a big dude.
Oh, is
big
he?
Corner.
Big tall guy, right? They
Tall,
yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah. I heard some folks left the Panthers game early yesterday. And the Heat
Good
Street,
Lord.
go ahead. Tell us that real quick. Tell us that experience, man. You went to the Carolina Panthers preseason game yesterday.
Yeah, man, it was a nice crowd for a preseason game, tell you the truth.
Okay.
But it was one of the hottest games in Panther Stadium, and it was a nighttime game, man. I could not believe how humid it was. It was upwards of 98 degrees out there at 9 o'clock at night. I ended up having to leave early. I couldn't take it no longer. I mean, it felt like I was sitting in it was just hot, man. It was just humid. And it just sweating, just couldn't stop sweating. But it was a nice crowd, though, man. They got some new things on.
Who did they play?
They were playing the Giants. I mean, not Giants, the Lions. They were playing the Lions. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, we look good. The Panthers look good at the beginning of the game. You know, when they got the second screen, they fell apart. But you know, the young quarterback looked good. Him and Thielen looked to have a little connection out there.
Did you see on the offense? Did you see anything promising that Carolina could bring in the regular season?
Yes, because they looked so much better than they did the first game I went to go see him. Hell, in the first play, the quarterback got sacked in the first game I went to go see him. So they able to, you know, I think they look a little bit better, like they're improving. You know, look like they're improving. I think Carolina gonna be a sleeper in that division. I really do.
Okay. I mean, I like to see it. I like sleepers.
Yeah,
I do. I like
I'm just not sold. I'm not sold on them Saints. Everybody want to crown the Saints because old Derek Carr is out there. I'm not sold on them, host.
You know, real quickly, I agree with you, Street, on that because when we see a good team like that, we always quick to crown them. Yeah. Usually they be the ones that fall apart. So I'm not saying that the New Orleans Saints are. I'm not saying that, but
Kamara already out.
We're humans. We are humans, so we go on what we see.
That's right.
So when we see it, it's just like, oh damn, they're gonna be good.
I
might pump the brakes on that. I might pump the brakes. Me personally, me personally.
Yeah.
I might pump the
brakes. Pump the brakes.
I might pump the brakes. Yeah, I might pump the brakes on that. Anything's possible, Kevin Garnett says. Yeah, KG, I'm taking it, bro.
Yeah, but I hope Carolina need to build a dome, host. They need a dome out there. I'm start petition. They need a dome.
Bro.
It is too hot in North Carolina.
We don't need no more dome. We don't need no more indoor stadium football.
It's too hot to have. You can't even be comfortable as a fan when you're sitting there sweating out your
football though, Street. Like
that's for the players. I'm a fan.
New Orleans is surrounded by water, bro. Ain't no way, man. I know that humidity is insane out there, boy.
I can't imagine, man.
And keep football, man. Let them play outside in the elements.
So
keep it nice for the fans that's paying all this money to go see the game.
Let
us be able to watch the game.
But that's funny. You want Carolina to be in, and then Q say you want Minnesota to be outside.
You don't understand. That's what makes this sport unique.
I'd rather sit out in the cold in the humidity any day,
Oh.
anytime.
I can't do
Ain't
it,
you
bro.
from
Wait,
Southern
Street.
North Carolina? What you
Street, so
mad
you
for?
I
Street?
can't do it. Cute.
Rather-
I mean, street.
Then play outside.
can't-
We say Philly.
It don't
Jimmy?
get that cold in North Carolina.
And he would love to play us all the time then, because we outside.
No, I don't want that. That's a different type of cold up there.
Yeah, Philly. Hell yeah. Man, you remember Green Bay, bro? When COVID hit, they had 500 fans there, and it snowed so bad. I think they played the 49ers that day. I think so. That's when Debo got hurt. Man, that snow and everybody had blankets and stuff.
Yeah.
No, bro, that's not me. I cannot.
That's on the
And then
do
the
it,
rain. The rain is the worst, man. Sitting in the game when it's pouring raining, that's the worst.
Word.
That's the
Man, I
worst
remember-
as a fan.
Hey,
as a fan, from a
as a
fan's
fan,
point.
bro. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Hey, Q, you remember back in the 80s, the Cleveland Browns, man, when they played at the old Mononso Stadium, and man,
Yeah.
that wind in Cleveland,
It'd be
good.
muddy. It'd be muddy all the time.
Yes, sir. Boy.
Muddy all the time.
Wee. Well, I said, man, and them dog fans, they be out there with no shirt on, no shirt on. They be like 2 degrees out there. I'm like, man, these dudes.
They be off that juice, boy. They be juiced up out there.
Yeah,
Huh?
it got you, bro. It got you, streets.
A little sauce in them.
Buffalo though,
Huh? Oh yeah, Buffalo. Buffalo's building indoor, right, Mark?
they wild.
No, they're gonna remain true to the sport of football and
They're gonna
keep
stay
an
element.
open air stadium like
Okay,
they should.
that's a beautiful stadium that they're gonna build. Though. I
Right.
seen the
Oh yeah.
Tables and
blueprints of it.
right, yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be about as nice as Minnesota's and Dallas's. I think Minnesota and Dallas got the 2 nicest besides us.
Ah.
I just say how you'll never see like a Super Bowl in Green Bay, or you'll never see Super Bowl in Buffalo, man, because of that.
Yeah. It's too cold.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, it's too cold, man. I don't think I ever seen a snowy Super Bowl.
No, they intentionally when
That's why they
bids-
always play the
fall.
people submit bids for the Super
I think the
Bowls.
coldest Super Bowl was the Giants
avoid
year that Seattle beat Denver.
It was raining.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it was raining, wasn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. That was 2014, wasn't it? Yeah, 2013 season. Yeah. It was raining that game. That's a fact.
Small to have a Super Bowl, I believe.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, and that's why you need a dome, man. If you have a dome in the Super Bowl outside, I don't want no weather causing. You know, I just, it's just uncomfortable sitting in that weather like that. It was miserable yesterday, man.
You just
Bro.
do a dome now because you had AT&T for a long time now.
Hey, man.
Nah, Philly G. The reason why Street don't want no elements playing a part in the games is he thinking about that Thanksgiving game against the Dolphins in the snow in Texas Stadium.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was just Leon Lett having a brain fart right there. Leon Lett just having
that
a
was
brain fart.
crazy.
That 100-degree game against us. I know they said, listen, we need a stadium that's gonna close the top.
Philly had that fall game, remember, against the Lions? God damn.
You talking about the Farm Bowl with Randall Cunningham and the Bears?
Yeah. No, also they had one with Shady. When
Yeah,
Shady was running back.
because they should have called.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was
What,
funny as a
Cam
bug.
rookie year, Jacksonville and the Carolina Panthers played in that monsoon bowl down there, and Cam rookie year when it was raining
Jeez.
buckets.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
I remember that game.
Them elements, boy. Them element games.
Talk about though. He's talking about
Tsunami
the
bowl.
Snow Bowl,
Word.
like Lions when Megatron to a snowball.
Mm.
I had
Yes,
just
sir.
church when that happened. Boy, I
believe.
when I was like, okay, we got
I
some
believe
snow.
it. I go straight to Bourbon Street then.
Bourbon Street.
Hey, the same on Super Bowl, man. That's GC. All right,
He don't believe that himself.
right. The last NFL news we got here, man, is Tua Tagovailoa responds to analyst criticism of his physique. And he said this, and I quote, "Keep your name out my mouth." Tua Tagovailoa typically couches his public comments and chooses his words carefully with the media. But a recent comment from an analyst has brought out some surprising fire in the Miami Dolphins quarterback. ESPN's Ryan Clark. Ooh. Ryan Clark, who spent 13 years as a defensive back in the NFL, recently suggested that Tagovailoa didn't appear to be in shape based on his appearance in training camp, even going so far as to suggest that the quarterback spent too much time this offseason getting tattoos. Tua is sporting a new arm sleeve tattoo this season. Tagovailoa unexpectedly fired back with a tone not often heard from the soft-spoken quarterback when asked about Clark's comments. He said this, and I quote, "I appreciate it if you keep my name out of your mouth," Tagovailoa told reporters on Wednesday. "That's what I'd say." The original comments from Clark, who won a Super Bowl with the Steelers, came during a discussion on ESPN's NFL Live. Tagovailoa's performance during the past weekend's preseason game against the Texans. Let me tell you, I quote, let me tell you what Tagovailoa wasn't doing. He wasn't in the gym. I bet you that, Clark said. He might spend a lot of time in the tattoo parlor. He was not at the dinner table eating what the nutritionists had advised. Oh, streets. Shots is being fired. Street, shots are being fired. But I'm gonna ask you this, Street, because I noticed in the past shows that you ain't really sold on Tua. But now with this right here, does this spark a fire? Does this spark a fire for the third-year quarterback out of Alabama?
Well, I don't know if this is going to translate to on the field. I'm not the biggest Tua fan.
Yeah.
And, not because of the concussions, just even beside that, I just was never the biggest Tua fan. But I like that he stood up for himself, because I think sometimes these commentators, man, they get a little slick with their mouth. You know what I mean? They stop commentating about a person's game and they start taking personal shots about their, how they look, and just personal shots. Man, you calling a man look like a stripper, man.
Yeah.
You basically saying look like a broad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? So,
facts.
I think Ryan was out of place. He came back and apologized, but I think he was out of pocket for that. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
You can critique the man's game, but you don't gotta be calling me that, saying I look like a stripper. Sometimes I think they be trying to be too funny. And I don't think ESPN is the platform for that, to be speaking like that. Maybe if it's a podcast like Mason Cameron podcast, they can talk slick like that. They can say those things.
Go in, bro. That's
you know what I mean? But for him to come out and say that, it's just unprofessional. To say the least, it's unprofessional. And I'm glad Tua stood up and told him to watch his mouth and keep his name out of his mouth. I applaud Tua for that. But but I watched the interview, and Tua, to me, it seemed like he said he put on this weight and some muscle, probably to help him from the concussion issue. To probably absorb some of that. So I think that's what it was. But I think Ryan seemed to be all right dude sometimes. But he did come out and apologize, and I think that was the right thing to do.
I think so too. And what you said about him putting on, he wanted to put on a little bit more mass so he can take those blows, because with the I think Mike McDonald, the head coach, there was a little press conference, and he was talking about Tua and him getting in the weight room and getting a little bit more bigger, so he can adjust to those blows.
It won't be thrown around so easily back there.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I agree with you about the analysis on these talk shows and stuff, man. They really be kind of trashing the players and like that, but I agree with you on that, Street. What you think, Philly G? Do you think Ryan Clark has put something up under the third-year quarterback out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa?
First off, Roll Tide. Anyway, maybe. I was sitting up here laughing. I apologize. I had to mute myself.
You good, bro? You good, bro?
It's just funny. It's just like, how are you going to sit up here and say this type of thing about a player? Like Street was saying, you can say one thing about their on game or whatever on the field, but to come at them personally, that's kind of messed up. I'm happy that Tua did stand up for himself, and I think it will set a fire for this year. Like, you know what? I'm tired of people, hating on me. We gonna see a real Tua this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think a lot of people think that 2nd and 26. Well, some people think it's a fluke. It was just luck. I think we're going to see 2nd and 26 all season after that.
Mm-hmm.
So
you do think he put that fire?
100. He's got Tyreek Hill. He should have no on why he should do well.
And Waddle.
But yeah, I think that they should be good, and this fire is going to be rolling. I think 10 to 11 wins for Miami this year.
See that?
With two bad.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Oh yeah.
OG, Ryan Clark, and we know Ryan Clark, man. He, if you look at on YouTube, Pivot Podcast, the Pivot ain't better than us, but I was kidding. Okay, they way better. They celebrities, goddamn. The Pivot Podcast on YouTube, man. Ryan Clark, man, like you say, he's straightforward. Q. Now, the thing about Ryan Clark, he is straightforward and tell it like it is. But do you think he, even though he apologized, but do you still think that he crossed the line? And if he did, is this going to put some fire up under Tua as quarterback of the Miami Dolphins?
Knowing Ryan Clark the way I know Ryan Clark, and I'm sure y'all have seen him too, he's a good NFL analysis and everything, but he's comical. He kind of and he even makes his own fellow panel laugh. Some of the things that he say. Because he slides in jokes here and there as he's trying to get to the point. Mm-hmm. So if I was Tua, I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't take that really too personal. I just go ahead on with the receiving core that you got. Just go out there, stay healthy, and do the things that you can do. And then you can prove them wrong on the field. But with Ryan Clark, I wouldn't take anything that he say, to the head too much, because he's comical. He's just a comical analysis, and that's what he does. And he doesn't only do that to him; he do that to a lot of people. Yeah. And so he's a good commentator, but he like to slide in jokes here and there.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. So I wouldn't take that. But I don't think that was setting on fire. He just need to go out there and do the things that he needs to do with the receiving core that he has, and he'll be good. He'll be okay.
Okay. Rockstar.
I find it funny that Ryan Clark compared this man to a stripper or some sort. Because here's a guy who quarterback wasn't his quarterback. His quarterback was Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger wasn't he wasn't he ain't had the best physique as a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Man had a pop belly. I mean, he was a fat boy. No disrespect to some of the fat boys. Big guys.
Yeah.
Well, you can't. Yeah, you gonna sit there and compare that man to a tipping them dancer or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I look at it like I do believe it's gonna light a fire under Tua. He got to do what's best for himself as far as protecting himself and being able to finish a full football game. Because them concussions that he had last season was scary. Like. The Damar Hamlin, outside of the Damar Hamlin situation that happened on the football field last year, Tua was his situation, that how many times he was falling out, his head was smacking the back of that ground, like, what I'm saying? God forbid anything bad that happened to him. So he doing what he got to do to make sure when his career is over, he don't suffer from not being able to walk, things of that nature. He's trying to protect himself outside the life of football, and for his family. You never know. His parents could have probably told him, you got to protect yourself more as an NFL player because of his stature. Him being one of, I think Tua is like 6 foot in cleats, but he's like 5'11" or something like that.
Yeah, somebody. He's a little fella.
Yeah.
He got to protect himself. You know what I'm saying? Like. That's like if we were saying this about Kyler Murray. Like, did anybody see Kyler Murray in that crop top at practice?
Sports bro.
Wait a minute now. Zeke used to rock the same thing now.
Nah, Zeke had
Them
his
boys
t-shirt
look
cut
like
off.
Longest Yard.
This dude had a Zeke just had his
Remember
t-shirt cut off.
Longest Yard?
Tracy
This
Morgan,
dude.
the longest yard.
But other than that, man, I do believe it's gonna light a fire under Tua. Now, is he gonna play all 17 games? If like you know, what I mean, Wall Street a betting man. If I was Wall Street, I'd take the under on him playing all 17 games.
I'm definitely taking the under. Way under.
Yeah.
I do believe that.
I go under though.
Yeah, I do believe Tua going. It's gonna have set a fire on them first 5 games. He's gonna come out. You know, the first game of the season, he's gonna come out ready to show the world that he's strong enough to lead the team. Because Miami goes as far as he goes. They might got all the talent around them, but you can't. They ain't gonna be able to fit anybody in that system. Be able to just play quarterback the way that Tua played quarterback. The accuracy, left-handed quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying, in the NFL, it's a rare commodity. I think he's the only left-handed quarterback. He's the only left-handed quarterback in the league, right?
Yeah, he's the only left-handed quarterback in the league.
What he brings to the team down there in Miami is a rare commodity. They can't just bring anybody in there to make that ship go, regardless of the weapons. So and plus Tyreek Hill made a check that Tua got a cash when he said that he throws the ball way more accurate than Mr. Mahomes in Kansas City. So, Tua got to put up and shut up this year.
Put up or shut up, baby. I agree with you on that. Mr. President?
Well, the only thing that would have made this better would be if Deuce was here. I'm pretty sure Deuce would be defending his beloved Steeler Ryan Clark, but I love this for multiple reasons. So it's like when I saw this story, it got me fired up because, ladies and gentlemen, this proves that you don't have to sit here and take disrespect from these Steeler fans out here, yo. Like them people from Pittsburgh, man. When they multiple championships or whatever, they ego large as hell. They think they can talk down to anybody and talk to you any kind of way. Tua Tagovailoa showed you do not have to sit there and take that.
There you
Tua
go.
poked his chest out a little bit. He flexed, and he told Ryan to shut the hell up. And I applaud him for that. I love him for that. I genuinely wanted to go out and get a Tua Tagovailoa jersey and start saying "Roll Tide" like Philly G after I heard him say that.
Yeah.
And if I'm feeling that way as a fan, can you imagine how his offensive line feels or how his teammates feel? Like, anytime the quiet dude in the class finally stand up for himself and stand up to the bully, high key the rest of the class get hyped. And I think this is going to be a good thing for Miami because now if a player try to take a little cheap shot at Tua or say something slick about Tua on the field, his teammates going to stand up for him. He's like, hey, yo, watch your mouth on my quarterback. You know what I mean? So I think this is going to do wonders for Miami. And God, man, I can't express how much I love this from Tua. Like, talk your shit, homie. Like, stand up for yourself. I like it.
Yeah.
Now, I hope, that I'm correct in saying this, but I disagree with what T-Rock said when he said, they can't replace Tua with anybody in that system. I don't know. They went to Buffalo and damn near won a playoff game with a 4-string quarterback. I don't know. Mike McDaniel got a good system, but damn it, I hope Tua light it up this season, man. Ryan Clark was just mad because his beloved Steelers went down to Miami last year and took an L at the hands of Tua. He's just a little salty about that. But, God, go Tua, man. I'm happy for that young man. I hope he light him up this year.
Mark, I can agree with you on that. But and what Tua needs to do, and I know this is real, just small, but what Tua needs to do, man, is take this and really, really take it on the field, because when you have weapons like Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill, you need some fire. And now you got Aaron Rodgers in that division. That's a tough division. So you need all the fire, all the criticism. You need to bring all that on the field. You need to get fired up. I understand he's bulking up a little bit to take those blows. So it looks like he's probably going to be running some. With you need to be fired up, brother. And this is the opportunity. And God bless his soul, man. But this is the opportunity. He needs to grab that Mamba mentality. This And Michael Jordan used to say it. He just need a little bit. Michael Jordan used to say, I just need a little bit of fuel to get me going. A little bit. Somebody say something to me like, oh, Jordan, you ain't gonna do this or you ain't gonna do that. I just need just a little bit of something. So I could turn on that competitiveness.
And he went on the Springs.
Exactly. When if you look at the last dance when he said, "Oh, Karl Malone, 97 MVP." Oh, okay. And that gave him the fire because he didn't win the MVP. They gave it to Malone. Fire. You said so now he did. I mean, Tua did take that. Yeah, because Rock, you said that Tua can only go. I mean, Miami can only go as much Tua take him. So and that's true. So he has to, like I said, take this little bit of Ryan Clark, and it's nothing. And take it, but take it and put it in your head because you're gonna need it against Buffalo. You got to see twice. The Jets, you got to see twice. So you're gonna need it.
If the Patriots are playing good, you got to see them twice too.
Yeah, you got to see them. You got to see them. So take that. I say take that little bit. What you got?
That's why. That's like the fire. Like that's the one to win that division.
Yeah.
Not don't now, but I'm just saying we could be talking about Miami winning that.
This is honestly, this is how champions and stuff get that mentality to become champions and to become better. I was like that when I played basketball. Like, cats start talking that junk, boy. This is like, shoot, let's go. It gets me going. You know what I'm saying? People say something about the podcast, man. This podcast, blah 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 blah. Y'all too this, y'all that, blah blah blah. What? Everybody to come back better.
And we still here.
We still here, baby. Gotta come back better. So I mean, Tua need to take that and run with it, bro, because he can be great. He got the weapons. He need to do it. He need to do it, man. I'm with him. I like Tua. I'm with Street though. I'm not really. I'm exactly with Street. I'm not really as so. Even when he was with Alabama, I think he was just somebody. He was just Jalen Hurts backup. You know, I mean, he threw that game-winning touchdown against Georgia. I got some Bulldogs. Bulldog fan be talking junk, but I mean, he threw a touchdown. But I'm not really sold for him as a quarterback. It's not a good, just left-handed quarterback experience besides Steve Young. Right? And,
we got arm not as strong as I would like for my quarterback.
Yeah. Left-handed quarterbacks don't really have a strong arm or as accurate. Ken Stabler was just phenomenal.
Michael Vick might have been.
I was like,
Mike Vick.
What are we doing?
Yeah, Ken Stabler
got a gun.
Yeah, Michael Vick got a cannon.
Mark Brunell, like, come on now.
Brunell.
I don't know about his strong arm.
Yeah, great.
Brunell, yeah, but Brunell ran the ball a lot.
Well,
He was like a poor man Steve Young.
Poor man Steve
Young. Let them
Yeah.
downplay Mark Brunell like that, man.
But
It was solid.
Yeah, he was solid. He's solid as hell.
Run the ball more.
But left-handed quarterbacks didn't
He
throw
was
the ball.
middle class Steve Young.
Boomer Esiason didn't throw the ball like that. He throw the ball like that, not downfield.
Left-handed?
Yeah, Boomer left-handed.
Yeah.
Boomer didn't throw the ball. He didn't go. So Ken Stabler is about the only one I've seen that, not personally seen, but I've seen that throw that ball. The Cliff Branch, man, it was on point. Wham!
You already know.
Slick.
You already know, host.
And he was throwing that thing, boy. I don't see other quarterbacks, left-handed quarterbacks, throwing it, but he can actually do it. I mean, and don't get me wrong out there, 49ers fans, don't get me wrong. Steve Young has threw some bombs to John Taylor and Jerry Rice. Brent Jones too. And he has. He threw some bombs, but not often.
Young was also a runner.
Hey,
too.
Mike was throwing bombs too now. I remember that Monday night game against Washington, man.
Oh yeah, with the Sean thing, yeah, that was nice.
Oh yeah, Mike had a cannon. Ain't no doubt
about
it.
Yeah, he threw a bullet.
He threw it smooth,
34-yard bullet.
Flick of the wrist.
Yeah, flick of the wrist, boy. Mike Vick is an alien. He is not a human.
Yeah.
He was just not a human, bro.
First play on the Monday Night Massacre, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy. I remember watching that game. Like,
y'all, I said, "Oh, this game."
What? This happened, bro. Oh, that's crazy. And Deshaun was just a speedster by itself. So that all clicked together. As well. So, all right, man. It's all the football talk we got here, man. All the football talk. All right, man. Everybody, y'all know what time it is, man. We're at the end of the show. All right, man. We got NFL trivia here at the end of the show. We got NFL trivia. We got the champion, Q-Dog, the diggity dog, versus Rockstar Rock. Rockstar Rock. All right, here. 7 questions. I will ask 7 questions. Whoever the most of the 7 will walk away with that coveted NFL Trivia Championship belt. I'm going to go to Howard Finkel. Then I'm going to jump back to the podcast.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Real 2 Sports NFL Trivia Championship.
You got the champ, the OG, or you got Rockstar Rock?
Some of y'all may know this, some of y'all may not. I hate the AFC. I'm gonna stick with the NFC. Come on, Q-Dog, let's get it.
One for the dog. Mr. President.
Oh man, 2 men I've never beaten in NFL trivia. Golly. Damn, I don't know, host.
A tie.
It's gonna be a good one. Both of these guys are very knowledgeable.
I'm gonna go with the man who is almost as synonymous with the NFL Trivia Championship as I am. So I'm gonna go with Q.
The dog. He's going with the dog.
The dog.
All right, Street. Who you got there? You got the legend, or you got Rockstar Rock?
Man, I'm torn, host. I'm torn between the two. I got one guy that brought me into his home and fed me, treated me like family. You know what I mean? Then I got my other dog that rooted for me last week. You know what I mean? So Q, I'm gonna go with Rock. I can't leave my boy out there by himself. Everybody know with Q Dog. So I'm gonna stick with Rock. Man. Rock, I ain't gonna leave you out there by yourself, Rock. Let's go.
All right, Rock. And history has it what Mark was saying, man. Rock won the NFL trivia title on his debut on the show. On his debut, he took down Mark. Man.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That was Rock's first show. Yeah. On his debut, man, Rock took him down.
Legends never die.
Yeah, man, because Mark was on the tear. All right, man. Q-Dog.
Like Colin Kaepernick. Trust me.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Right. Let's get it.
Miss Jones said she with Rock. All right. Miss Jones said she with Rock. Here we go, man. 7 of these questions will be asked. The dog, you are the champion. Here we go, sir. What year was Spygate by the New England Patriots? Oh boy.
Seems so long ago, but it wasn't that long ago. Damn. I'm gonna say 2014.
No. Rock.
Now, are you asking what year it was? Put that down, baby. Thank you. Were you asking what year that they did the investigation, or because I believe it was 2017 when they did the investigation on Spygate.
Is that your answer?
That's right.
Is 2017 your answer?
I'm gonna go 2016.
No.
I'm gonna go 2016.
No.
2007.
Good God.
2007.
Y'all think about the Deflategate.
I remember
the deflate, exactly.
round going into the
way off. All right, nobody got that right. Back on you, diggity dog. Diggity,
All
diggity,
right.
diggity, 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 diggity dog.
Mhm.
How many yards away from the goalpost is an NFL extra
yards.
point taken?
Hell no. I never looked at that. Damn.
Host.
If I had to guess.
Check my name.
Mm. Yeah. Yards from the goal post.
Yes, sir. Extra point.
Okay, not from the goal line, but from the goal post.
Extra point.
Yep, from the goal post.
I'm trying to see how many yards there. I'm gonna say 15.
No. Rock.
Is it the is it 30 yards?
No, but close.
33 yards. Oh wow.
That's a good one to remember. I'll remember that next time. Damn.
What was the answer? Was I wrong?
33.
You missed about 3 yards.
33 yards. 33 yards. All right. Let's get some points on the board here, Q. Let's go.
All right, let's see what you got.
I'm gonna hit you with another one. This is I got you with a haymaker. Now I'm gonna hit you with an uppercut. All right, so you ready?
All right. Okay, Tyson, come on.
Here we go. How many yards away from the goalpost is an extra point in a college football game? Get some ice. It hurt.
All right. I'm gonna say 36.
No. Rock.
Okay, so it's 33 yards in the NFL. College, they go by the hash marks. So I'm gonna go ahead and from the goalpost, I'm gonna say 25 yards.
Close again.
20.
20
Oh.
yard. 20-yard line.
Of course,
Damn,
Florida State get the field goal question wrong.
Where you coming up?
Goddamn, host.
Yeah, like damn. Take it
Alabama
easy.
stuff.
Y'all didn't know
You
that?
can't study for these.
This is coming
You
out of
can't
the
study
mind.
for these.
I like
man.
that.
Like,
It's coming
I
from
like
where?
that.
This is coming from the mind of the
I
host.
do like.
All right.
Ray,
Woo.
Q, back on you, Q.
All
Here we
right.
go. Here we go.
0-0.
What two quarterbacks lost an NFL record 13 playoff games throughout their career?
Okay.
Maybe somebody that won a lot.
13 playoff games throughout their career. All right.
13 each.
You said yeah, 13 each throughout their career.
Playoff career games.
That's a good ass question.
Yeah.
Thank you. What you got, OG?
Throughout their career, so they had to go a lot to lose a lot. Damn. Anybody else could win a whole lot.
Thank you. I'm gonna roll the credits here.
The Jeopardy music going.
All right. So in order to lose a lot, you got to go a lot. So the two quarterbacks I'm gonna come up with is I'm gonna say Phil Simms and Terry Bradshaw.
No and no.
Damn.
Rockstar Rock.
Two quarterbacks lost the NFL record 13 playoff games throughout their career. This is a very tricky one because
Thank you.
two quarterbacks. They gotta Okay. Wish you can get a lifeline for this one. 13. Lost 13. Okay. There's a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL, man. I mean, they had to win a lot in the regular season. Okay. I'm gonna go Peyton Manning and Phillip Rivers.
Jeez, I'm about to roll the credits here. Who? Say it again.
Peyton Manning, Phillip Rivers.
No, and no. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning,
and Phillip Rivers.
Yeah. Well, I consider you had to go a lot to lose a lot.
Damn. I knew it was Peyton Manning, man. Like, I don't get half credit.
As the people chanting his name.
All right, let me see if I can get some.
Jesus. All right, we got 3 more to go here.
Come on, OJ.
Here we go.
Yeah, I got to get one. Damn.
Who won the highest scoring game in playoff history, 51-45 on January 10th, 2010?
It's NFL. Okay, NFL. High scoring playoff game in NFL history.
Excuse me.
2010. I'm gonna go with New Orleans Saints.
No. Rock.
Who won the highest scoring game in playoff history, 51-45 on January 10th, 2010? 2010. Let's go back. Playoffs that year. Okay, that was the year that damn, who won the Super Bowl that year? 51-45, and that was a playoff game. I can't ask if it was in the wild card divisional.
Yeah, you gotta give me an answer now.
All right, okay. I'm gonna go with
Come on, give me some, Rock.
It's on the tip of your tongue. Come on.
Come on.
Okay, I'm
push.
thinking. All right, now I'm gonna go Arizona and Green Bay.
You need a winner. Who won the game?
Oh, the Arizona Cardinals. They beat Green Bay in overtime. Hey! Yeah, motherfucking Larry Fitz in them.
It took you all day.
That year they played Pittsburgh Super Bowl.
Go
all right.
Shit.
15 seconds each.
Years old. I had to think back.
15 seconds. 15 seconds for you guys. We're gonna be with the sun up with y'all. Good Lord.
Yeah, I was born November that year. I had to go way back.
That's crazy. Yeah, boy. All right. Let's go, Q-Dog. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Besides Ben Roethlisberger and Terry Bradshaw, what other quarterback led the Steelers to the Super Bowl appearance?
Neil O'Donnell.
Neil O'Donnell, it is. We got a tie game here.
This is awesome. Awesome.
Neil O'Donnell, it is. All right, last question. Rockstar Rock. Who created the Icky Shuffle?
Wouldn't that be Mr. What's his name? Iggy Woods?
Icky Woods, it is. Icky Woods.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Come on, right?
Yes, Icky Woods, it is.
Did I?
Oh,
That's how I
my
used to do it.
I think there's one more question.
Yeah, it is one more. I'm sorry, it is one more.
Hold on, Jay.
Because he's the because he's the champion. So if he gets this wrong, Rock, you win.
Come on.
What year was Donovan McNabb's last snap as the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback?
Damn. Well, you something else. Let me see. That's something. That's a question for Philly G. Let me see. Oh man. I'm gonna say 2012.
No, sir. No, sir. It's 2009.
2009.
2009.
Okay. Yeah, it got drafted in 99. I did know that much, right?
Yeah.
I was going to blur it out, and I was like,
Yeah, I knew that was a question for you.
yeah, that was a whole alley for me. But that I was talking about on Monday Night Massacre.
Man.
He was
So he only lasted 10 years in the league. I thought he did more than I thought he did.
No, he
12.
went to Washington. You know, he was your quarterback.
with
He went to
y'all.
Washington. He played
You
for
said Donovan McNabb. You said Donovan McNabb, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ended
He
with
never
y'all.
played for Minnesota.
Yeah, he
He
did.
did.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Washington
Yeah,
cut him
he
in
did.
2010.
Never
and
played
he went
down,
to-
but
He never did it.
Washington. He played for y'all for like one game before y'all put in like Webb. You remember Webb? Y'all quarter number 14.
Donovan McNabb. I gotta look back at this. I remember the Webb number 14.
But yeah, when
Oh,
I'm thinking,
dog, I got you.
And Don McNabb came and he said he didn't get in for one game.
yeah, he didn't really play much in the Vikings jersey. OG.
Okay, that's why I probably
He was
Yeah.
shell of
he
himself.
probably on the
He
sideline.
moved Minnesota in 2011.
Yeah,
I
he started talking.
ain't
somewhere.
know.
All right. So Rockstar Rock, the new.
Yeah,
You are the new NFL trivia.
I would like to give a shout out to my family in Wall Street and his sister for picking me. And shout out to my oldest boy, T.
Yes, sir. Yes,
No
sir.
doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
Hey, Q-Dog, he played 6 games for y'all that year.
I don't know, see him. I think
he went
once-
1-5, and then y'all replaced him with that quarterback from Florida State named Christian Ponder.
Christian Ponder.
Christian
Yeah, I
Ponder,
remember.
that's right.
Yeah.
Rockstar Rock. New NFL trivia champion. Second go around
Congrats.
for you, Rock.
it took forever.
2 times, baby.
2 times.
4
2
games
times
over. I'm 4 games over 500. Let's go.
Got to give it to the Q Dog, man. The Q Dog. Q Dog.
Congratulations, Rock. Congratulations, my brother. Some hard questions that you threw out that whole.
I'm glad he ain't hit me.
I don't know what you you came out with the yard mark on that time.
Yeah, killed it, brother, yo.
If I was a referee, I'd have got those. I'd have got those first 2 questions. I was a ref.
Oh man. Now, that
I'm
was
glad he
tricky.
hit me with no it was like in 1987 or something like that or beyond. Snoop Dogg would have been all on them.
That's old school. Old school with that one.
Yeah.
All right, man.
I knew about Iggy.
Congratulations.
Once you said Iggy, that was it.
Yeah, the Iggy Shuffle. Congratulations to Rockstar Rock on becoming the Real Sports NFL Trivia Champion for the second time around.
I'll try to hold this title longer than I had the NBA title.
Hold on.
Oh man. All right, man. Well, that's our show. That's our show for today, man. As always, man. Always, we want to thank you guys, you guys, for watching another episode of the River Sports Talk Show. Please remember, man, that hit that thumbs up for the podcast panel. These guys work week in and week out, man, to come bring you a show, man. So give them a thumbs up, man. Give them a thumbs up. You enjoyed them today, man. We appreciate all the love and support. If you would hit that thumbs up for us, get that off the screen real quick. But, also, man, again, man, thank y'all for watching the show. Give us a thumbs up. You guys watching us for the very first time, man, hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications, man. Notifications. Philly Gizo, take us out.
And y'all, thank y'all for tuning in today. Once again, RIP to the legends, Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt. They will be truly missed. I love you, my brothers. Had a great time with y'all today.
No doubt, man. No doubt. From Philadelphia's favorite son, Philly G.
Also,
Philly G. Yes, sir.
Cold Warfare dropping at 5:30 p.m. on PCW. You can go to YouTube and check it out.
Catch him up. Catch him on YouTube. Philly G's on YouTube. Catch him up. Hook him up, man. BCW Pro Championship Wrestling on YouTube.
Philly Championship.
Philly, I'm sorry. I forgot you changed that. Philly Championship, my bad. What's up, Drew to the game? Drew to the game.
What up, Drew?
What up, Drew? Roll
What's
Tide.
up? Power positivity. Drew to the game, man. Drew to the game. Shout out to the Deuce. The Deuce couldn't make it today, man, but shout out.
Yeah, what's up, Deuce, my boy?
Deuce. Shout out to Deuce, man. The Deuce, we'll see Deuce next week Tuesday, man. Next week Tuesday. Speaking of next week Tuesday, man, we are back in the building. We are back in the building next Tuesday. We are in the building, man, on Sports to Talk About. Of course, we got some more NFL and NBA news coming your way. And we will have an NBA trivia showdown as the red hot NBA trivia champion, Wall Street. He will be putting his title on the line against Young Mark. Young Mark. Hornets versus Hornets. NBA trivia showdown. And this will go down Tuesday live right here on the Real to Sports podcast, man. So, gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts as we got Hornets versus Hornets in the NBA trivia showdown. So we're gonna
Stinger sharp as Stinger.
Yeah, there you go. Iron sharp as iron, baby. Iron sharp as iron.
And y'all just extended TJ Washington for like 3 years.
Word.
Good move. I like that move.
Yes, sir. Philly G.
Yes, sir.
My bad.
Go Phils, baby.
Yes, sir. Young Mark.
Happy birthday to my dad, man.
No doubt.
His birthday was past Thursday. Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday,
twin.
Happy birthday, man. The Mr. Mark. Mr. Mark, man. The legend himself, the OG. Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for tuning in, and we have a good time with y'all today. We got 11 more days to the Fisher Showdown. I started the NFL. Me and my dog right here will be ready. And so y'all tune in. We're going to see who's going to go the further. This is my dog. Everybody got a house dog, but this is my dog. The real dog. Yes, sir.
The champ. The NBA champ. Streets.
Yeah. Have a good weekend, people. You know, I'm about to get over here and fry some fish in a couple of hours. So everybody enjoy the weekend.
Yes, sir. And we got the new champ, Rockstar Rock. No doubt, man. No doubt.
Once again,
Again, man.
everybody
Tuesday,
out there,
7 p.m.
everyone.
Tuesday. We got NBA, NFL news. Tuesday, 7 p.m., man. We got Wall Street versus Young Mark. Hornet versus Hornets. NBA trivia right here on the Riddle Sports Podcast. Of course, you know my saying, be safe and stay safe. We out.